one of my oldest ops on this platform, the Quartering, is finally seeing his day come. Everybody has been dunking on him left and right. Certain things that he's done in the past that are absolutely unforgivable and unexcusable have been unburied and sort of revealed to the light. And now everybody knows that he has cuck fantasies, that he pisses in his basement, that he's told his fans how to hide illegal material on their computers from federal authorities. You know, there's a lot more than that, but this guy's such a crazy rabbit hole of stories that it's hard to just pull all of them right out of the blue. Everybody's dunking on him now. So bad that he's had to withdraw from the internet. He has deactivated his Twitter, and he's on a vacation. All the while, everybody is going after him from every angle. Now, one of my favorites, by the way, we're going to be getting this in a moment, is his coffee. I've been calling him out for this for a while. That, like, the coffee business is the biggest grift ever. Every big online grifter starts selling coffee, and I've explained to you guys why they do it. It's just that, like, coffee beans are coffee beans, you know, so you can just import beans, get them from wherever you can source them, and sell coffee beans or grind them and then sell that. They don't really go bad. You can vacuum seal them, and they really don't go bad or get stale. While at the same time, coffee has caffeine in it, which is addictive. People, you know, need their caffeine. The people need their coffee. They go through it quick, so they're going to buy more. It's just an immensely easy grift that all these grifters diversify into when they start making businesses outside of YouTube. And the Quarterings was one of the most blatant examples, and I have called them out on that for a while. And now everybody else is too. It just feels so validating to see everybody calling him out for the same crap we've been calling him out for years. We're trendsetters, guys. They don't know that we are, but we're trendsetters. Anyway, folks, we got a Willie Mac Show video here. If you don't watch Willie Mac Show, then I feel bad for you. Stuff is pretty good. He's like one of the only good drama YouTubers. But yeah, he made a video on the Quartering, and I think, at least from the small bit of it that I did see, I think he did a really good job of just dismantling the guy. I mean, he did it so well that the Quartering ran from the internet. So, let's see this whooping.
More painfully greedy, manipulative, or incompetent right now as the Quartering, aka Jeremy Hambly. If Jeremy has had one solid identity to his brand, it would be that he's against deplatforming and pro-free speech.
I am as close to a free speech absolutist as you can possibly be.
He's so principled that he defends lolly, which is drawings of underage children.
I'd hope that some people out there would feel that there's someone out there trying to defend their hobby. Whatever that hobby may be, I think a core tenet of my channel is to protect escapism.
Sometimes I worry that, like, maybe I have too much of a stick up my ass, and I go after people for, like, things I perceive as way too severe compared to what they actually are. But no, that right there reminded me. The Quartering deserves all the hate I give him.
I don't have much time for judging whatever other people are into. Hell, I've defended people's right to be into lolly.
This man said he's defending the escapism that is lolly. Think about what that means. This video is titled My Last YouTube Video. It's very sentimental. Jeremy's laying out all of his principles.
I would hope that at least once in a while that I was the voice and not the echo, regardless of whatever it was that I was talking about.
But why lolly?
I hope that a few people who had watched my videos over the years would have had the courage to speak out, whether it to be just stand tall and say I am, and to not feel shame for what you believe in, regardless of whatever that is.
You did it, Jeremy. You're the ML.
And you know what? The Quartering shamelessly told us drunken stories about pissing in basement drains and wanting to get cucked by Gino Carano, and how his wife is out getting pizza without him while the bull is waiting at the hotel room, as Kino Casino has found out through their rigorous investigation. Some believe it's jokes, but no, the Quartering is a cuck. He does have a bull. Now, the biggest thing that people have been going after him for, by the way, is his copyright abuse. He's been engaging in very blatant copyright abuse, so there is a non-zero chance that he tries to take this video down. If he does that, I'll no doubt be able to get the video reinstated, get the strike removed. It'd be false anyway, and, I've dealt with that kind of thing before. I do have a YouTube partner guy, so it wouldn't be impossible. But it would be another strike against the quartering and his reputation if he continues to abuse the copyright system to silence critics. Because he has been real on top of that. He's been doing it a lot. It's one of the least respectable things any content creator can do, is just falsely copyright claim and strike people that are shit-talking them.
K for lolicon. Jeremy is such a free speech warrior that a white lady's calling black children the N-word at the park. Jeremy's defending her.
Essentially, this guy puts a camera in her face and says, hey, did you call that kid the N-word? She 100% unapologetically said, I called him what he is. What are you going to do about it?
It's nice to see like a more, don't consider this an insult, but like a more normie person like Willie react to this story and the right's response to it. Because if you just paid attention to the discourse around this story, it was either like you had left-wing people calling this disgusting like it was, but then you had this loud wall of right-wing people celebrating this awful lady. And it's interesting to see like the normies who weren't even paying attention to all that, like, be introduced to that story and be like, what the fuck? Y'all raised $1 million for this lady that called a toddler a slur on the playground? That's a toddler that is not her kid?
I respect that.
Why?
Not that she called this kid this name, but that she wouldn't be tone police. She wouldn't be bullied by this individual.
Dude, she's the bully. She's the one calling kids the N-word at the park. What kind of delusional world do you live in here, Jeremy? You think there's missing context to this story? There's not. She's very clear on her GoFundMe. I recently had a kid steal from my 18-month-old son's diaper bag at the park. I called the kid out for what he was. You know what the kid did? He grabbed a packet of applesauce off the bench.
This is where I no longer care that she said the N-word.
Jeremy, you never cared that she said the N-word. Who are you trying to fool? Jeremy demonstrates this free speech by going to the Renaissance Fair alone and then covertly filming all the women.
Bro, I'm surprised I forgot to cover this before the whole drama with the quartering blew up nuclear, because these clips went viral on Twitter and I meant to do a segment about it, but the quartering does this thing where he live streams himself and he gets a lapel mic and he puts it like right below his mouth on his collar so that he can speak really quietly, like mumble under his breath. Like if you're more than a few feet away, you won't be able to hear it, but the mic hears it loud and clear. Like loud and clear. Like it sounds like he's speaking out loud and projecting, but I know that type of mic. I assure you, you could exhale with your nose a little and it hears it. You could scratch your nose and it'll hear the sound of like your skin getting scratched. But basically he walks around like mumbling under his breath into this microphone really creepy comments about every woman he sees. And boy, are there some really bad clips. We're about to see them.
If I did see a girl in a chainmail bikini, you know we would have got her on camera. Here's a MILF.
She's literally walking with her kid and you're recording her gawking at her.
And we got a thick girl right there, boys. Rawr. Oh, here's another one. That's what I'm talking about.
She's looking over her shoulder because she hears him talking about her.
Yeah, she's keeping it tight. You know she DTF, she got kids.
He's straight up perving with his live stream chat. Why is he alone doing this? It's so weird. And of course the lolly defender accidentally pervs on a 10-year-old.
This one? I don't know, the pink hair is scaring me. Oh, she's like 10.
The point is, Jeremy will fight.
Listen, man. The quartering's got a pattern is all I'm saying. Alright? The quartering has a pattern of behavior. And we're noticing. We're simply noticing. Walter White, how you doing? I'm new, what are we watching? We're watching the new Willie Mack show video about the quartering. His downfall is happening. And it's very enjoyable to watch. He's done a lot of creepy, awful things, and the internet is finally paying attention to those things, and not just memory holing and sweeping it all under the rug.
for free speech, whether it's for lolly or perverts or people harassing children at the park. But of course, the second he gets made fun of, he starts striking YouTube channels. Kino Casino was making fun of Jeremy being a cuck.
Your wife gets by the Jew Bowl, buddy. Your Jew Bowl is a sex swinger, and you sit in your cuck chair and you let her get while you rub your tiny pecker until it creams.
This is the content. They're trolling
Not laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. You made it up. You made it up. I'm not laughing.
Jeremy just like they trolled iDubbbz, so Jeremy starts making threats on Twitter. First will be your YouTube, which is in violation of ban evasion. Easy takedown. Next will be your kick. I literally begged you two to be reasonable. You chose this. He's admitting that they aren't breaking any rules by calling him a cuck, so he's trying to get him on the technicality that is ban evasion, which they're not even doing. Andy's YouTube channel has been unbanned. Then what magically starts to happen is Kino Casino's videos start getting taken down due to privacy complaints. They receive a strike for harassment, which is pretty hard to do these days. Ethan was having people target his...
My favorite thing is when a creator gets caught doing this and they blame it on their agency or manager or whatever. Like, oh, that was my manager. My manager did it. It's like they always fall back to that. And first couple times that happened and creators use that as an excuse, I'm like, okay, that's liable to happen. Now, though, I'm like, okay, this is just a go-to excuse. Like, all right, name your manager. All right, have your manager post a video of themselves saying it was their fault, because I don't believe you. I don't believe that this manager even exists anymore.
Children, and he couldn't get that done. Jeremy then starts laughing on Twitter, claiming that he's going to get their Kick taken down. Hey Eddie, who is the CEO of Kick, we pull about 10K daily viewers and I haven't missed a stream in 4 years. I would love to talk to you about some stuff. Eddie follows him and Jeremy tweets, thanks for the ad, lots to discuss. If I actually wanted to get them banned, easy. I don't want that. I want their ridicule. It's funny and they're good at it. I don't think it's crazy to ask them to leave my wife out of it. Their YouTube channel is literally a walking TOS violation ran by a ban evader. When Jeremy claims they're targeting his wife, it's because they're laughing at his tweet saying, my wife's boyfriend really made me understand my place in this relationship last night. He's on stream talking about how he's...
Why would he tweet that shit? What was going on in 2018 in the right-wing movement where this was the kind of shit that people were openly tweeting? One thing I will say is you can just always tell when you're seeing a right-wing meme because out of nowhere, it'll bring up black cock. And if it's not bringing up black cock, it's bringing up cucking. And more often than not, it's bringing up black cock cucking white cock. Like, you ever notice that? You ever notice, like, every single right-wing meme just brings it up for no reason? It's interesting. But yeah, I maybe that's what this was. Just the quartering, doing a little bit of open dog whistling about his wife's boyfriend, I guess, his bull.
Wife's boyfriend really made me understand my place in this relationship last night. He's on stream talking about how he's not intimate with his wife.
It's weird, but I don't really connect with people in real life. Like, I don't, like, even my wife, I don't really care. It's weird, but I crave companionship of anonymous people online and not as much real life.
What a horrible thing to hear if you're Jeremy's wife. On stream, he's getting porn in his feed because he's always looking it up.
Oh boy, boobs. Back to the boobs. You guys know where to find boobs on the internet, all right?
Also, don't.
Yeah, don't do that.
And the account just so...
Wow, my 3D audio... My 3D audio absolutely freaked me out there for a second. The, like, guitar riff in the music that Willie Back is using in the background, like, it came through, like, the back speaker, the back left speaker, and I like, heard it almost like someone was running a drill in the apartment next door, and I was like, is that what? I realized it was coming from the headphones. I got, like, you know that, like, 3D knock, knock, knock effect? I got hit with that, basically.
Happens to be Amelia Swings. It's a swinging and cuck fantasy account. Jeremy's inviting his friend over, not because he wants to hang out with him, but because he wants to see his wife's boobs in the hot tub.
Adam, bro, bring your f***ing wife's big old boobs and bring her over to our house. 9:20, I think you could be to my house by 10. I want to see your wife's big old boobs at my house in the hot tub. Hot tub's toasty ready for you, buddy.
He's fantasizing about being single and getting a second apartment.
I feel like I'd be happier alone, you know? I feel like so often I just leave it all behind and go get like a 2-bedroom apartment, really nice one, and then like
he's got to be drunk during these moments, right? Like, this has got to be like a chud grifter alcoholic issue where he goes live and just spews about the most like shit he should keep buried. To be honest, like why is he talking about this shit? Like why are we like, he's not even being tortured to get this info out of him. Yeah, exactly. Like, why is he telling people his cuck fantasies when he knows that, like, everybody is going to make fun of him if that breaks containment?
Just put, like, one streaming room, and one nice room, and a living room. No, I'd be really happy.
He's going on about leaving his marriage while gawking at other women at the Renaissance fair.
Here, her cup overfloweth. You ready? Boom. Oh, it's too zoomed in. It's not sad. Don't be sad. It's not sad.
Yes, it is. He's going on podcast and sharing how his wife's vagina smells.
A worker who claimed that vegan vag didn't smell. Well, I can tell you this. My wife has been a vegetarian, and you can tell the difference.
So his wife's vag stinks and Jeremy has crotch rot.
I'm a big guy. I get sweaty. You know, you get that crotch rot.
Gross. Jeremy's wife is a pilot and he tweets about how she had to do an emergency landing. Jeremy's not worried about her at all. He's not even interested in going to pick her.
I feel like I'm making some good faces here. I hope you guys are liking the faces I'm making.
Up to hear this sick story about his wife landing this plane. He tweeted, after the wife's emergency landing, she caught a ride with another pilot in a Cub to go get tools from our hangar. Female pilot privilege. So Jeremy's saying this other pilot is only helping her out because she's a woman. The moral of the story is I don't have to pick her up and I'm getting to play video games.
When did he tweet that?
She's a woman. The moral of the
2022. Oh my god. You know his wife's cheeks are getting cracked by other dudes on the regular if he's this casual about it. You know, he's just tweeting about it, you know, talking about how excited he is to stay home playing video games while his wife gets cracked at like 5,000 feet. Bro, his wife's joining the Mile High Club and he's, you know, he's down on the ground playing video games in the piss basement.
Story is I don't have to pick her up and I'm getting to play video games. So you could have picked her up, but you'd rather have another man drive her home after this adrenaline-filled experience. Cool, Jeremy.
The fact he tweeted about it at all. Like, what are you talking about, bro? His wife is getting railed by this pilot. And he's just playing video games.
It's no wonder why he's constantly trying to flirt with all these other conservative women online. I'm convinced Lauren Shen is against porn because she doesn't want our tape release. Unable to ignore my raw animal magnetism, she approached me for a favor to use my room. I, of course, gave her the key and began furiously washing my balls in the bathroom sink. I thought Lauren Southern had finally dropped our sex tape as revenge. I've been trying to get people to believe me for years. Sydney Watson drops a video. Jeremy's commenting, hey. So Kino Casino are saying that Jeremy...
Honestly, I feel like that's a valid, like, for me, it's a valid reason to be a little bit nicer to right-wing female grifters, because they really are probably dealing with shit like that, or worse, on the regular. Just on a constant basis. And, you know, they're pushing bad politics. A lot of them are bad people, make no mistake, but a lot of them are also probably constant victims of sexual harassment by the people who are meant to be their peers, allies, fans, followers. You know, that's can't be fun. Can't be fun.
Jeremy's marriage has no romance, that he has a bull that plows his wife because of the clips he puts out. But instead of outright denying it, Jeremy tweets, sorry to report, I do not in fact have a Jewish bull. So does that mean there's no bull, or are you just clarifying that he isn't Jewish? A little confusing there, Jeremy. Jeremy then starts confiding in Josh Moon, who's the owner of Kiwi Farms, as if he would ever take his side in this. He writes, if they don't leave me and my family out of it, I'm going to take everything they have. I'll never apologize for-
Wait a second, is his profile picture? He made his profile picture a Photoshop of him with a bull's head. Good one.
confiding in Josh Moon, who's the owner of Kiwi Farms, as if he would ever take his side in this. He writes, "If they don't leave me and my family out of it, I'm going to take everything they have. I'll never apologize for it either. I haven't done any flagging. Their channel is a walking TOS violation. If they keep bringing my family into it, I will act." Jeremy, you're bringing your family into it when you're writing tweets saying your wife has a boyfriend and putting out clips saying that you want to move out and you have no feelings for your wife. Jeremy continues, "I have tried to reason with them. Now I have no choice but to take everything they have. The Kick CEO has already added me back. Taking down channels is something I've never wanted to do. I begged them to be reasonable." He's acting like he has no choice but to deplatform them. Oh, Jeremy's feelings got hurt. "I really wish they would have followed the rules. Roast me all you want, but my family is off limits." He's acting like he cares so much about TOS. Dude, you're trying to ban them off of a technicality. He knows that them calling him a cuck isn't a violation, so he's trying to get them on this. He's bragging about his YouTube contact. "I have a non-Indian YouTube rep. You know that, right? One phone call, gone."
He was going on a lot about this. He's repeated it many times that he has a non-Indian YouTube rep and he's not afraid to use it. So, yeah, hopefully out of all of this, the funniest outcome would be if YouTube assigns him a new rep that is Indian. That would genuinely be the best thing ever.
He's trying to use Josh Moon as a mediator to negotiate with Kino Casino. Unofficial truce. They delete their videos attacking our marriage. I never mention them again. The more they do it, the more I want to flex my YouTube connections to bury them. Kino Casino declined the offer, saying it was an extortion attempt. And then magically, their channel gets taken down. Now, Jeremy denies that this was him, saying, "I had nothing to do with it. I was at dinner all night." Jeremy then tweets out confirmation that he was told they were banned for ban evasion. So you're admitting you're talking to YouTube about their ban, and they happen to get banned exactly for what you were threatening them for. Jeremy 100% got these guys banned. But if there was any doubt left, Jeremy was on live stream and accidentally showed that he reported a channel to YouTube. It says in plain text,
"Bro, he can't keep doing this. No. Oh, man. He did it again." And I'm not talking about the false DMCA takedowns and privacy complaints. I'm talking about the leaking shit with autofill. Who remembers when he accidentally leaked his porn search history? Because one time, he was searching something on his live stream, and he typed, like, Reddit, and it autofilled, top result autofilled, Reddit forced cream pie. He did it again.
"Thanks for your report to YouTube." So he'll defend Lolly, defend harassing children at the park, defend secretly recording women and children in public while he makes sexual comments, describing it as normal behavior.
It wasn't just a 10-second clip of one offhand comment or joke. It was creep shot after creep shot after creep shot, perverted action after perverted action. It was crazy. Like, no one believes that it was normal or right, Jared. I don't know where he's getting this. You don't want me to perv on women at the Ren Fair? Like, you're trying to control me. Like, I guess.
But the minute people start going after him and his sex life, they're banned. Going after a grown-ass man for his post on his social media? Too far. Have some class like Jeremy. He only goes after mothers and children. Bachelor pad covered in spaff. Dorito crumbs all up in my bath. Jeremy is just a pearl-clutching Karen. Every day for the last 8 years, Jeremy scours the internet for something to cry about and act like his personal identity is under attack. The Captain Marvel actress Brie Larson teamed up with the foundation to help little girls go see her new superhero movie. Jeremy's offended.
Send girls to see Captain Marvel. $50,000 raised. I don't know how many tickets that would be, maybe 5,000 tickets or so. Yeah, don't buy them food or clothing or books. Send them to see a superhero movie, which, you know, is much better.
Why would they be starving to death, Jeremy? Also, is Jeremy gonna donate to anyone or anything? Nope. He's mad because he doesn't like the actress.
You have to not only buy them a ticket, you have to buy...
Oh, he really doesn't like the actress. He's purged his upload history a lot and put a lot of stuff into private or unlisted. But if there was a time where you would go back into the Quartering's upload logs, and if you searched Brie Larson or Captain Marvel and you scrolled down, oh my god, bro. The amount of page loads. Because, like, you know how when you scroll to the bottom of a page of results, it takes a minute to, like, load another chunk of results, and then when you get to the bottom of that, it freezes for a second, then loads another chunk of results. It does that many, many times before you run out of results related to Brie Larson and Captain Marvel. He made probably hundreds of videos on her since 2018. That was him. Him and Geeks and Gamers. Geeks and Gamers wins out. Geeks and Gamers, I think, has made close to 400 videos on Brie Larson and Captain Marvel, if you count like the character and the actress as like we're talking about the same person, same topic. It's like close to 300 or 400 videos. Like, it was insane a few years ago when we looked at Geeks and Gamers history with her, but the quartering is pretty bad too. Keep in mind, the quartering is someone who's been uploading like 5 videos a day since like 2018. So it's not that crazy that he's uploaded that many videos, right? Like it makes sense.
Buy them $13 in refreshments? What is that, a large popcorn and a large soda? Jeez.
Jeremy, didn't you just say they were starving? Isn't this what you wanted?
And you gotta pay for their chaperone? What is even happening?
Oh, how shocking. Jeremy wants little girls to go unattended to the movie theater. This foundation's goal is to motivate little girls
Good one, Willie.
to work their way out of poverty by going to college.
So I have to send kids to see a movie who presumably have
No, you don't have to do anything. It's a charity, bro.
more things to worry about. Buy them treats.
Jeremy's sitting there like a fat pig. He'll never share his treats.
Father, may I have some oats? No.
Then complains about people donating to poor black kids to go watch Black Panther.
This is probably run by some marketing agency for Captain Marvel. We saw the same sort of thing with Black Panther.
How dare they? The horror of poor kids getting to go to the movies. He then says he skipped out on watching Into the Spider-Verse, and I can't help but wonder, is it partially because the main character is black?
Maybe what I value is messed up. I'm totally willing to accept that. But, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of people...
No, yeah, like if the quartering's this like comic book nerd guy who's never seen Spider-Verse, then he's definitely not seen it because he's racist. Like, I'm not even a Spider-Man fan like that, and I saw Spider-Verse. Because it was the movie to see at that time. Like, if you are a nerd guy who likes who would like the most popular superhero there is, I'm pretty sure Spider-Man is the most popular superhero. Could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's Spider-Man. He would have seen it. If he like, let's be real. If he hasn't seen it, it's because he's racist. Let's be real. Like, in his specific case. Love the sequel too. I haven't seen the sequel yet. It's on my list though.
Told me Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was an amazing movie. Well, the director openly supported Antifa, and I was the victim of a violent attack by somebody similar to that.
Dude gets punched at a magic convention, and now every minority is Antifa.
I, for one, am not going to give money to somebody who is clearly a racist and a sexist individual.
You promoted the GoFundMe of a woman calling a black kid the N-word at the park. Mandani wins.
But racist and sexist towards white men. Come on. That's what he meant. You just can't say it.
An election becoming the mayor of New York. Jeremy tweets, call me Islamophobic. You be right. We have way too many Muslims in elected positions in this country. The correct number is 0, by the way. He's pearl clutching, saying that Brie Larson is racist and sexist. It's like, dude, I don't think you care about that at all. He's making thumbnails titled, Too Ugly to Be a Superhero? Pointing that
Damn, he's pulling back from like 2018, 2019 when he was uploading the Brie Larson slop. Oh, man. I love the song Willie Mac's using here. Oh, I know this one. I used to use it in some of my old videos. Back when I did like commentary, pre-recorded, pre-scripted commentary type videos. This was one of the songs I would use. It's royalty free. So you can use it and you won't get copyright claimed. You don't have to like revenue split or lose monetization or anything. There's a lot of good royalty free music these days.
Tom Holland has a bigger ass than Brie Larson.
I'm not even really a butt guy. I'm more of a boob guy. But, I mean, I think we can be honest here that Brie Larson is lacking in the butt department.
Man, Jeremy must really care about superheroes' butts.
Of course, I've never really thought of somebody's butt in a superhero movie.
It's literally what this entire video is complaining about. Marvel's gone woke because her butt's too small. The reason why everyone in the Magic the Gathering community hated Jeremy is because he'd clickbait videos making them look like predators. A YouTuber named Lust talked about it.
So if like you didn't support Jeremy, he would like have like these memes about you being a sex predator. Like, this is the head of Magic and development. Like, look at the thumbnail. Over 100 abused victims. This guy didn't abuse nobody. You would think, oh shit, this guy has been caught for abusing
Well, keep in mind, the Quartering used to be a Magic the Gathering guy and got completely booted and blacklisted from that entire area, that entire industry, because he was sexually harassing cosplayers at Magic the Gathering cons. Like, any female cosplayer, you know, I mean, we literally saw him at the Ren Fair being a creep. He was probably doing very, very much stuff like that.
100 kids, right? But it turned out he didn't abuse nobody.
He was doxing people, so they banned him. Now, Jeremy acts like a victim, like it's so crazy that these people wouldn't want him around.
Felt like I needed to speak out, and I was shaking with rage this afternoon. Try being a content creator and having guys like Talarian.
Who?
I don't know if I want to even say that. I'm not going to say it.
The Magic the Gathering community wanted women to feel more comfortable at their events. Jeremy made fun of this.
I know when I walk into game stores, they're literally raping women in there. It's like, I mean, I'm used to it now. I just walk by and there's rapes happening everywhere.
But he's at their events taking pictures.
Okay, like, let's be real. Like, are there any women watching that have been in the world of tabletop gaming, have been to a game store or a games convention or whatever? Because if you've been there in, like, the 2000s and 2010s, even today, sexual harassment and creeps feeling, you know, like they have carte blanche to be weirdos to women, or just assholes to them to try and, like, gatekeep nerd fandom, has been a massive problem. And it turns all of these events into sausage fests, which is not the ideal when it comes to creating a broad, diverse community of people that enjoy a product or a piece of art or a game or a movie or whatever it may be. And so, yeah, I do think that there's been a pretty positive move, at least in the real life sector of the gaming community, when it comes to these live events, these tournaments, these tabletop events, game stores, where a lot of them realize that allowing people like the Quartering to be weirdos on the premises is not the kind of thing we want to be doing. We want to move away from that era where anything to do with gaming repelled women like oil repels water. You know, like we're trying to open a new chapter.
There's a random women drawing arrows around them, singling them out and posting it on the internet.
Just don't come to me and tell me that women don't play Magic because all men are disgusting cavemen and chase them out of local game stores, because that's a lie.
Then stop doing it. He's tweeting at one of the few female Magic employees saying, "I wouldn't even rape you." Somebody is asking, what is Antifa? A term I certainly never heard of in 2017 either. Jeremy makes a whole video calling them a terrorist.
Here we have a Wizards of the Coast employee basically saying like, hey, I'm considering joining.
He was then banned off Patreon for the same thing. He was only making like $200 a month, yet he acts like it's a huge deal.
I was actually excited to get home and work on a new video for you guys.
He's so dramatic.
I want to let you know that your creator pages have been removed because you recently doxed members of your online community. Never, ever have I ever done this. I've never doxed anyone before.
He then immediately admits he was doxing people.
Now, if you remember, when I was exposing the offenders, these monsters of the Magic the Gathering community, I shared public documents.
Wow, thanks, Jeremy. I totally get why none of these people wanted him around and one of them punched him in the face. Jeremy cried and had a whole GoFundMe about it. This is what I like to call the Jeremy double standard. Brie Larson complained about white guys reviewing her movie. Well, that means she's racist and sexist. Jeremy says Muslims can't hold office. Well, that's not racist. Jeremy making videos about how her ass is too small and him following around women at the Renaissance Fair for 2 hours making comments, recording them while being super horny. Not sexist. Jeremy gets banned for doxing and making false allegations against the Magic the Gathering community? Well, that's censorship. How horrible.
Dude, I love Willie Mack. He does a really good job with his content. This is a really good video, but I do have a challenge for him. Okay, I got to find out. All right, if he sees this, all right, send this to him. I gotta know if he's got that dog in him for real, for real. Do a video like this on Asmin Gold, cause like, come on. There's a lot that you could talk about. There is a lot you could talk about. From the dude's lifestyle to the insane shit the guy's said. The guy's now goy posting. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but a lot of Nazis have popularized the term goy, which is short for goyim, which is, I guess, like the Hebrew word for non-Jew. And so, like, it's sort of like a Nazi meme to be like, I'm a proud goyim, or anything that they think is, like, Jewish-made for destroying Western society or whatever. They call goy slop, or goy, in Asmin Gold's case, goy nip is what he was calling, I think, weed. So yeah, like, Asmin Gold's going full Nazi. He went on a rant recently about how women are only good for being prostitutes or getting pregnant. You know, listen, if Willie Mack has got that dog in him, he'll make that Asmin Gold video. Because Asmin Gold is that figure who has said and done so much shit with the only reason the whole internet isn't dogpiling on him to make fun of him is he has such a massive and insane audience, much like Hassan, that people are afraid to. Everyone's afraid to be like the first person to speak out. Goy is the singular, goyim is plural. Oh, so like the goyim and then goy. Okay, well, there you go. I will say Goy and goyim is really funny. It is really funny, but I don't know if Asmin Gold is saying it to be funny. I think he's saying it to appeal, at the very least appeal to a certain crowd, at the very worst to signal to a certain crowd.
For Jeremy, those are public documents. People call Jeremy a cuck for the public tweets he makes on his social media. Well, that's his family. It's too personal. Banned from YouTube. He complains about SJWs being snowflakes, but who's a bigger snowflake than Jeremy? Sometimes life is a massive bitch. Jeremy has spent most of his career fighting the culture war, but even he admits that that's not lucrative anymore. So unfortunately for us, he's switching to covering the news.
And then, you know, like, people do have to pivot. Like,
Right.
I started covering more hard news because it wasn't as much like crazy woke Hollywood nonsense. Right now is a tough time to be out in this space. Views in the entire political talking head space on the right are down, and down bigly, including my channel.
But he sucks at it. It's just him reading tweets, pretending he has sources that he just can't name or show. Charlie Kirk gets shot and he was pronounced dead 2 hours later. In this brief time window, Jeremy is rushing out videos saying he's receiving reports that Charlie Kirk is still alive.
I don't know what to do.
How many times do you think he practiced that take?
I am cautiously optimistic to report at least one bit of good news here, and that is that according to the Associated Press, I had been hearing rumblings. I've basically been calling, talking to Crowder, talking to Luke, talking to everybody. There's people on Twitter saying, oh, he passed away on scene. There's people on Twitter who are saying he's up and walking. Well, they're not really saying that, but
then why are you making this up?
I apologize if your feed's going to be inundated, but every time I have good enough,
Can you hear him hiccuping because he's drunk? I'm not the only one, right? Like, you can hear him, like, stopping to hiccup because he's drunk. He literally was getting, like, probably on a bender, found out Charlie Kirk got kirked, and then had to make this video, and is still, like, all right, Morty, come here. We gotta record a video. Charlie Kirk got shot. I haven't read any of the news. All I know is he got shot. Maybe he's alive, maybe he's not. Quick 5-minute adventure. 5-minute YouTube video.
Chunk of information to share with you, I'm going to do that.
You haven't shown any information. You just made up a tweet saying Charlie Kirk was up and walking around and then declared you're going to spam the timeline. He then says that the video might be AI.
I'm hearing reports also that the video with all the fluid spurting out may have been AI enhanced.
Who have you heard that from? Certainly nobody credible. He's making that up.
Now again, these are just, I've been so careful with what sources I'm sharing, you guys.
You haven't shown any sources. You're just browsing Twitter.
Want to get notified right away, make sure you subscribe.
Who's subscribing to this? This content's dog water. But here's the craziest part. Before Jeremy even uploaded this video, Charlie was already declared dead. But Jeremy didn't want to waste the tiniest bit of effort he put into making this slap, so he uploaded it anyway. The first 6 comments in a row is about how Jeremy somehow missed the report that he's dead. Jeremy uploaded 5 videos the day Charlie Kirk was shot. He made over 13 videos about this in the first 2 days. Jeremy made
counting or not counting gang violence.
31 videos in a row on Charlie Kirk. I've never seen Jeremy talk about Charlie Kirk before this, but now it's his whole personality. Bethesda posted a promotional tweet of their Indiana Jones video game. It's Indy petting a cat saying, "You don't like fascist much." Jeremy screenshots the tweet. Bethesda just posted a video very obviously laughing about the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Who is their social media manager? They should be unemployed immediately or boycott. Why do you think it's about Charlie? They made a video game about Indiana Jones fighting Nazis. This wasn't posted until almost a week after Charlie died. Are they now?
I wonder why the quartering saw the game that's about Indiana Jones punching Nazis, made a post on the day Charlie Kirk died and was like, "You're celebrating the death of Charlie Kirk." What an odd thing to say.
Ever supposed to promote their game again? Is the word fascist off limits? Fire this person or face consequences? Mr. Free Speech once again partaking in cancel culture. He's trying to take someone's job over a post that has nothing to do with what he's mad about. This grift revived Jeremy's channel for a couple weeks, so he really went all in. He tweeted, "I have been radicalized by the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Starting immediately, I will be attending church weekly. I will make babies. I will get involved in local politics. I will get involved in national politics. I will use my platform to inspire others to do the same." He just said he was radicalized and then listed off the most mundane things imaginable. Like when I go to church, I don't view that as a radical thing. I just go. Jeremy tweeted this for clout and didn't follow through on any of it. He doesn't go to church.
I feel like I've gotten blackpilled and like I need to go to church more maybe.
Doesn't have kids. Doesn't canvass for politicians. He's making nonsense.
No shot the quartering praise. Do you really think that dude can be like silent and alone with his own thoughts for more than 10 seconds before the shame starts to like eat at his soul and he has to like distract himself with liquor or porn or comics or whatever the fuck else he's into?
Nonsensical tweets about how Charlie Kirk's death will lead to a baby boom. 100 million people watched the Charlie Kirk memorial yesterday. You just wait. History will call the summer of 2026 the Kirk baby boom. Her memorial's supposed to be somber. Like he thinks everyone's just coming home from this thing and just getting it on. Even his...
I mean, they were, because Grindr crashed. Like, in the city where the funeral was held, Grindr crashed. So, yeah. What's with the obsession with birth rates? Well, a big part of it is this idea that has inspired many mass shootings and right-wing terror attacks in the past called the Great Replacement, which is the idea that white people are being genocided via a lack of replacement. Like, essentially what they refer to as a lack of like white babies being born at the same rate as non-white babies being born in America. And they believe that by some set date, usually like 2050 is the number you hear a lot, that white people will be a minority in like America or England or whatever else. My favorite response to that is just to say, that's weird. Are minorities treated badly or something here? That's crazy. Huh.
Statement about inspiring people, which, let's be real, is just him saying he's going to upload YouTube videos, and he's arguably failing at that because his viewership's never been lower. Also, what is Jeremy trying to inspire when he uploads videos saying black people are the problem?
Because this is where I get off the fence. These people hate you. I'm talking about young African-American men.
Jeremy, you live in Bumble Nowhere, Wisconsin. You've probably never seen a black man. In this video, Jeremy tries to do journalism. He takes this post from Twitter saying there's all these black people listed as white in prison and how it's a huge problem.
It's mostly black men who are entered into the system as white. Imagine how bad it really is. Thomas Willie Lee, white. Laube Innocent, white. Jimmy Lee Clark, white. Brian L. Lampkin, white.
This post Jeremy is looking at
Listen, bro, relax. Race is a social construct.
Originated on Facebook. So I went to the Texas sex offender website and paid to see if this was true. Willie Lee Thomas, listed as black. Laube Innocent, black. Jimmy Lee Clark. Yeah. Jeremy's post uses an old 2013 photo of him. Either way, not listed as white. I looked up Brian Lampkin. I can't even find this exact picture, but this is the only guy with that name. And he's listed as black.
Like, none of these big, prominent right-wing grifters could stand up to the level of scrutiny that Willie Mack is exercising in this video, by the way. I know that he's not like a lefty guy or anything, but I would love to see him like do videos like this or just like investigate some of these popular right-wing figures, because they really are just like treasure chests of gems that have yet to be unearthed, you know? The audiences of these figures will never listen to a progressive like lefty person talk about these things, and they'll never be exposed to it. But if somebody more like Willie talks about these things, then much like we're seeing now, finally these things that the quartering has done are actually having an effect on his reputation. It's not just the left talking about it anymore.
Jeremy frames this as his big video with mind-blowing information that he's uncovered, but he hasn't even taken 5 minutes to verify if it's true.
I'm also calling on Cash Patel and Dan Bongino to look into this and complete a full audit. It would take about a week to have somebody in every prison marking down the appropriate race of everybody in there and then share those statistics. It is far worse than you ever could have imagined.
This is what his entire video is about. He does this big call to action over a video that's complete misinformation.
This is going to take generations to fix, and I'm not sure people are going to wait for this.
Is your fat ass gonna join the race wars?
Can I look more fucking epic?
Oh, man. Listen, you guys really should go drop a sub and a like and a comment on Willie Mac's video and channel. And make sure to search up his channel too. Searching a channel in the algorithm actually boosts it, I have found out. A neat little algorithm trick if you ever want to know how you can best support your favorite creators. Like, searching them by name does a lot, believe it or not. But yeah, go watch his stuff. Go drop a like. Go drop a sub. I like him. He's a cool guy. He makes good stuff. And The Quartering is finally being held accountable for things that I am shocked he's been able to keep buried and swept under the rug for so long. It's nice, though, to finally see that, like, the normies are noticing. You know, and I don't use normie as an insult, mind you. If anything, I use it sort of reverently. You know, it's not an insult. But yeah, I'm glad the normies are taking notice. Makes me real happy.